This way.
Your Worship, the lawyers don't have instructions from us to proceed in the absence of their leader. I don't know where that leaves us. Because we appointed the Honorable Karua to come from that far. They're very cognizant with the competence, the availability of our current team that we have. But she has a special role for me that we have had to incur that great cost to get her here each time to follow up this case. And as the lawyers have indeed ably pointed out, she was here and we are ready to proceed. Only that it was not really possible. We are now informed, I was informed at 7 p.m. last night that there is a hearing, that the protection warrant has been received. And indeed so have our lawyers, some of them are not here. So, Your Worship, our lawyers definitely don't have instructions from us to proceed in the absence of our legal counsel.
As our client has submitted here, we act on instructions. As our former client. It's our client as far as the matter is concerned. But today, the matter where we have instructions is supposed to come up on 29th of this month. So we appeared here on Wednesday this week, and that matter was adjourned 29th. As for the proceedings of today, where we do not even have a copy of the letter, which is moving to court to proceed, where we have no idea as to the substance of what is going to be next.
This is what we've been talking about: arm twisting prosecution, delaying, frustration, and then they start lamenting 6 months. Prosecution is making a headway into investigation. It is expediting the process. Defense is holding it back. And then they come and submit how the rights of the accused person have been infringed upon. I think this is a duty of both prosecution and defense to ensure that we have an expeditious process in this matter. Cite other rights, and then you leave the right to speedy and expeditious trial, which we are talking about. In any case, there has not been any substantive reason as to why the absence of Martha can stall this matter. This is a prosecution case. Looks like defense is taking it home. Now court has to dance the tune of the defense. We are being held back. Court has already made a ruling on that. If A1 retired Colonel Kizza Besigye knew that he had that in mind, he should have raised it even before this court made that ruling. We are submitting that that is an abuse of the process. It amounts to an abuse of the court process, which is detrimental to this matter.
I hardly know the gymnastics and procedures of the court. There were many things that were being talked about. I do not know whether or when I should step in or not. I thought I had to, when I heard you say that the matter can continue without her. I did not know that it had come to that. And I have to alert you about our decision. So if prosecution wants to continue without us being represented, there is nothing to be done.
That indeed this matter has been canvassed in the without any scope of your worship. Why, your worship? We clearly indicated to court that we had instructions to proceed with an application for mandatory bail. We have no instructions to proceed with a matter which is not known to us. We can only get instructions after we have known what the matter is worth. Up to now, the state is holding on to the letter that was written to court. We don't know what is contained in the letter. We have no idea as to why the state moved to court. The last time we appeared here on Wednesday, your worship, the matter was adjourned to Thursday, 29. So why we are here, we don't know. And that's the reason we raised and said, your worship, can we be permitted to proceed with the matter where we have instructions? That is the application for mandatory bail. If court is not ready to entertain that application for mandatory bail, we have no instructions to proceed with a matter which is going to be raised by the state for even sake which is not known to us. And on that note, your worship, with all due respect, if you could permit us to withdraw from the bar and to proceed. Your worship, we have made reference to the provisions of section 76 of the MCA that once an accused person has brought 6 months on remand, no any other business shall be entertained by the court apart from the application for mandatory bail. First, that is section 76, your worship.
Just to cut you short. And I'm simply stating that before you go into all that, can court hear what the prosecution has to say today? Let the prosecution address court.
Your worship,
Counsel, please, let prosecution address court and then you hear from court.
with due respect, your worship, permit us to withdraw from the chambers.
It's well, but
On matters facing me and the possibility of my death without any representation,
don't worry, let him address court.
Therein, but what I refer to counsel for F3 is in court. What it puts that on record. So, in the circumstances, your worship, we pray that under section 132 of the Magistrates Court Act 19.
So you intend to make an application for the amendment of the charges. It is only proper that since he says that he has a special attachment to Counsel Martha Karua, let Counsel Martha Karua be present when that application is being made.